Hello everyone, I hope you guys are all having a fabulous Wednesday. Today I'm coming at you with a slightly different video, and I have to let you guys know again in advance if you hear my voice crack or break, it's because I have a really sore throat, so my apologies in advance. But today I'm coming at you with the mini Pochette, and as you can tell from the title of this video, is it worth it? I get a lot of questions on this cute little item. Is it worth it? What do you use it for? Does it hold its value? You know, what can you possibly fit inside a small piece? And I'm going to be answering all of your guys' questions. So I'm not, I guess you could say it's kind of like a mini review, although not really. But I figured that if you're going to add, if you're thinking about adding this piece to your collection, I want to give you guys as much information as possible. That way you know if it works out for your lifestyle or not. So I'm going to give you guys some of the details. Before I forget, the measurements on this beautiful piece are 5.5 inches in length, 3.5 inches in height, and approximately 0.8 inches in depth. It is available in the monogram canvas, the demi-bend canvas, as well as the demi-azur, and it retails for $310 here in the States. However, throughout the year, sometimes they will offer limited edition collections, and those tend to be a little bit more expensive, usually around $365 or $375. But for the most part, they end up having just the three canvas prints. Okay, so number one. What can you possibly use this for, or what do I use it for? I'm going to let you guys know right now. There's 5 possible ways that I have used it. I'm sure there's a lot more, but I always talk about versatility when it comes to Louis Vuitton. I know I sound like a broken record, but to me, versatility is very important when I'm going to be spending the amount of money that I'm going to be spending on these items. So at with the $310 price tag, I want to make sure that I utilize it as much as possible. And some of the uses that I have for it, I have used it as a catch-all. I've used it as a little mini handbag, a mini wallet, a wristlet, and I've even used it as a little bit of a makeup pouch, only when I'm going really compact. I'm not crazy about that option because it does have the cloth interior. So obviously if you have any staining on makeup, I'm always really careful, but you can use it as that. I'm sure there's other ways that people use it as, but that right there, there's 5 different ways that I use it. I really like the fact that it is so compact. If I'm going compact on a smaller, on a bag such as I fit this in my Chanel wallet on chain. If I'm going smaller with a Louis Vuitton Pochette accessoire, or if I just want to make sure that, you know, I have as much of my goodies as possible, I love the fact that it doesn't take up too much space. And case in point, right now, I am using the demi-bend one. Just a quick example. In here, I have my Chanel card holder. It's very thin, so it doesn't take up too much space. And then I have my Louis Vuitton 6-key holder. You guys know I always carry that with me everywhere I go. And then I'm able to actually put in a lipstick in there, or anything else that I might want to put in here without taking up too much space. And check that out. It doesn't make it bulky. It doesn't strain the canvas, and I'm able to just grab and go. I don't have to worry about that, about anything. So I love that. I love the fact that it's that easy to carry. It doesn't take up too much space. Sometimes I feel like I'm carrying a little keychain or something because it's just so fun. It's such a joy to be able to use this, especially as a wristlet, because it's just kind of like, you know, you don't have to worry about any crossbody bag. You don't have to worry about a bigger bag. You don't have to worry about a bag at all if you just want to go extremely compact with something like this. Now, and I keep looking down at my notes because I want to make sure I give you guys as much info as possible. Another thing that I have to talk about is the fact that I consider these to be extremely carefree. And even though the monogram and the demi-azur tend to have that little tab of vachetta, for the most part, when it comes to Louis Vuitton canvas pieces, they tend to have leather trimmings, and you have to worry about patina. You have to worry about water stains. You have to worry about watermarks and stuff like that. And I feel with these little guys, you don't have to worry too much on those. I prefer the demi-bend because it's even more carefree with the treated leather, so you don't have to worry about any of the staining, any of the vachetta whatsoever. But still, I have used this on days when, I'm able to just kind of hold the tab if I had to, if I get caught in the rain or if something happens, and I don't have to worry that I have too much leather showing that something's going to happen to it. And obviously the canvas is coated canvas, so I mean, if you scratch it or if you rub it up against something, it's not going to tear. Unless you're literally, you know, going at it with a rock or something that, or a major abrasive surface. But for the most part, you're fine and nothing's going to really happen to these little guys. I also like to talk about the hardware. Mine is super old, so the hardware is starting to chip a little bit and it's starting to tarnish. Obviously because I interact with it a lot, and you can tell right there, my zipper is a lot darker than the newest one that I have, which is the monogram one. And I'm okay with that because, like I said before, I use it a lot and I like the fact that it's not too fussy. Another thing that I have to talk about that some people ask is, does it hold its value? Absolutely. So with the price tag of $310, I have seen some of these go for $285, $275 without a dust bag, without a box, without a receipt from 10 years ago. So that lets me know, that makes me happy, because if I'm going to invest, if I'm going to purchase something like this, and let's say, you know, 5 years down the road, I want to end up selling it, I know that I'm not going to lose all of my money. I'm going to get the majority, if not all of my money back, especially the limited edition pieces. As I said before, actually, I think they're $465. My apologies. I don't know why I said $365. But sometimes those will end up selling for a lot more than what you paid for because they are so limited and because a lot of people want them. So does it hold its value? Absolutely. You know, if you lose $20, $30 on a small piece like this, again, if you used it for 3, 4, 5 years, I think that more than pays for itself, and you don't have to worry that you're going to lose those $50. You're getting the majority of your money back, if that makes any sense. And ultimately, do I think this is worth it? Absolutely. I love this item. This is probably one of my favorite Louis Vuitton pieces as far as small leather goods go. I constantly use it. I think it's right up there with my 6-ring key holder and my clays. This is probably number 3 because I'm able to use it for so many different reasons. Sometimes people will add either the vaquetta straps or the chain straps to this and be able to use it crossbody. That's another great option to be able to use this, you know. And my favorite way to use it, honestly, is as a little wristlet. So if I'm going somewhere crowded and I don't want to worry about having even the smallest handbag, I like the fact that I'm able to just carry this like that and it's on my body. I know that it's somehow attached to me, you know what I mean? I don't have to worry that someone's going to be reaching into my wallet, reaching into my bag. And here I have everything that I need. I have my credit cards, I have my driver's license, I have cash, I have my 6 key holder. And, you know, I think these are great. So definitely, I 100% recommend them. You know, hopefully I was able to answer your guys' questions, but there's so many uses for it. And if you guys have other uses for it, I would love to know in the comment section down below. But hopefully you guys add these pieces or this, you know, this mini pochette to your collection. I promise you, you will not be disappointed. And again, I really like them. And I wanted to do just a different side, a little bit more in-depth as far as the questions that I get on this item. And hopefully, again, I was able to help. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys add one of these to your collection. Obviously, I'm missing the demi-azur. But I highly recommend them, and I promise you will love them as well. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you on... I might see you later this week, maybe. If not, I will see you on Monday with another Minx Monday Q&A. And as always, make it a fabulous day or not. The choice is yours. Have a great day, you guys.